Cleopatra famously anointed her radiant skin with the liquid gold of pressed olives. But taking a bite of the raw, intensely bitter fruit required a daring culinary leap of faith. This rugged, sun-drenched little drupe began as an unpalatable, wildly astringent berry before transforming into the savory pantry staple we crave today. The culprit behind that initial shock is oleuropein, a natural compound that packs a sharp, tongue-curling bite. To tame this fierce bitterness, our resourceful ancestors relied on slow, rustic wood ash baths. Today, we use precisely calibrated, gentle alkaline lye to draw out the harshness, coaxing the olive into a perfectly plump, velvety bite. Legend says Alexander the Great's soldiers fueled their grueling conquests with simple pouches of rugged, salt-cured black olives. But over centuries, that primitive dry salting evolved into a handcrafted culinary masterpiece. Enter the Greek titan, the Kalamata. Grown exclusively in the sun-drenched, mineral-rich soils of the Messenia region, these beauties hold a highly guarded, protected designation of origin status. Cultivators wait patiently for a late-season harvest, ensuring each olive swells to a luscious 12 to 25% fat content for maximum buttery richness. Before curing, artisans use traditional tools to gently score the dense, meaty flesh. This handcrafted touch allows a vibrant, tangy bath of premium red wine vinegar to deeply penetrate the fruit during fermentation. The result, a naturally dark, beautifully robust, and deeply savory bite. It is a perfect harmony of ancient tradition and bold, mouth-watering flavor that practically melts on your palate. Lorenzo de' Medici famously snacked on vibrant, bright green Sicilian olives to cleanse his palate during lavish Renaissance merchant banquets. Today, these handcrafted, emerald-bright beauties are the crown jewels of the Mediterranean. Imagine biting into a plump, lightly sweet, and buttery Castelvetrano olive, exclusively cultivated in Sicily's sun-drenched Valle del Belice. Shielded by a prestigious protected designation of origin status, each perfectly spherical drupe boasts a rich, luscious 15% fat content, delivering a smooth, melt-in-your-mouth texture. But how do they stay so exceptionally crisp and vibrantly green? We have traded the exhausting traditional multi-month salt brines for an ingenious, rapid, sweet-cured preservation method. Using the contemporary Castelvetrano method, these fresh-picked olives are gently bathed in stainless steel lye washing vats. By completely bypassing traditional bacterial fermentation, this artisanal process locks in that signature, orchard-fresh sweetness. The result is a beautifully mild, handcrafted bite that continues to captivate modern tasting boards everywhere. Picture the sun-drenched artisanal snack that fueled a global empire. When Queen Isabella funded Christopher Columbus, she mandated his shipholds be packed with glistening, hand-harvested Manzanilla olives to stave off starvation at sea. Today, these plump, velvety beauties have evolved from a rustic Andalusian treasure into the world's first mass-produced agricultural cornerstone. But do not let their ubiquity fool you. Each perfectly rounded morsel boasts a rich, buttery 15 to 18% lipid yield, ensuring a succulent bite every single time. To bring this classic to your table, modern ingenuity takes the wheel. State-of-the-art, high-speed pneumatic multi-needle machines gently but swiftly pierce and pit the fruit. Then, precision industrial pipes seamlessly stuff the empty centers with a vibrant ribbon of pureed pimiento pepper. It is a stunning marriage of centuries-old, robust flavor and cutting-edge culinary engineering that built the modern tapas platter. Did you know that Thomas Jefferson, fiercely obsessed with French gastronomy, famously smuggled Picholine and Niçoise cuttings across the Atlantic, hidden deep within his personal luggage? He knew a culinary masterpiece when he tasted one. In France, the humble olive evolved from a rustic, caloric survival food for peasants into an elegant, handcrafted luxury garnish destined for high-end culinary plating. Enter the sparkling jewel of the Riviera, the hand-harvested AOP-protected Niçoise olive, born from the delicate Gaeta tree. Unlike their oil-heavy cousins, these sun-kissed beauties boast an unusually low 8 to 10% fat content, delivering a bright, crisp, and incredibly refined bite. Artisans still use traditional, massive oak pressing stones to gently bruise the naturally cured fruit, allowing the savory, herb-infused brine to lovingly penetrate the flesh. The result is a wonderfully tender, jewel-toned delicacy, bursting with vibrant notes of sea salt and wild almonds. In the 1st century, Roman naturalist Pliny the Elder categorized his beloved olives entirely by hand, touching each sun-warmed, field-plucked drupe. Today, we do not just touch them, we calculate them. Welcome to the precision-engineered grove, where the ancient, sacred romance of hand-picking meets hyper-efficient, climate-resilient agrotechnology. Picture whispering, breeze-kissed lines of super high-density trellis, framing bathed in golden hour light. Here, towering over the row straddle harvesters glide with the effortless grace of a master chef's knife. These mechanical marvels replace the blistered hands of the past, delicately shaking loose, plump, flawlessly ripened fruits, untouched by the soil. We are talking about precision-crafted flavor. Agronomists now use cutting-edge genetic testing to pinpoint the exact moment of peak harvest, hunting down a perfectly optimized 20% lipid profile. This ensures every drop of cold-pressed emerald green nectar is bursting with bright, peppery antioxidants and a lush, buttery, melt-in-your-mouth richness. As we wrap up our 6-minute culinary journey, let us savor how far this fruit has really traveled. It has evolved from a bracingly astringent, wild-foraged berry born in the rugged Mediterranean 6,000 years ago into a brilliantly mapped, algorithmically perfected global staple. Whether it is the meaty, slow-cured Kalamata, the vibrant, crisp Castelvetrano, or the rich, oil-drenched Picholine, the olive remains a masterpiece of human ingenuity. It is an ancient, handcrafted recipe, beautifully rewritten for the modern world, ready to be poured directly onto your plate.